Melissa. It is Saturday night, so of course it's Saturday Night Empress Live. Hello. Got a little Palo Santo in the air still. I was just burning it to clear the space for our reading tonight. Well, it has been an interesting day. Now, I don't know how these 8-8 portal energies have been affecting you. I've been looking into different things to just kind of see what may be going on. Lots of recalibrating, all right? So whatever you're giving your energy to at this time and focusing on, especially abundance wise, like if you're wanting to start a new project or something like that, this is an amazing time to really put all of your focus towards that, because whatever you're focusing on right now is actually going to be compounding and growing and building. So be aware of that from your emotional, mental, as well as your intuitive perspective, your gut. So I was, watching something earlier today in regards to manifestation, and, one of the aspects of it that she was talking about had to do with the three brains. So she was talking about, of course, the actual brain, but the heart brain and the gut brain. And a series of questioning each one of those brains whenever we start to feel that fearful energy within us, start to crop up whenever we're embarking on something new or trying to keep going on, a project or something long term, that we have to kind of, have a little bit of that pacing ourselves kind of energy with, because this life is a long game, not a short game. So it's all about growing into what it is that we really want to bring into our lives. And so, part of that stepping up process can be tough for us, but if we're ready for it, there's definitely a lot of good stuff on the other side of that. In any case, I will pin that video in the comments section, and just look for that and see how that may resonate for you. So we're going to get into the Goddess Oracle energy tonight and see what energies are coming up in relation to the major blocks we may in fact be going through at this time, or what may be cropping up, as our blocks, if you will, to stop us from moving forward. Kind of what do we keep bumping up against, and how more than that to transcend all of that and move in a better direction. So we'll get some Lenormand cards. I have tarot, and we'll get some advice cards, as well as answer one question. So watch your ears, take a nice slow deep breath, and let it out when you're ready. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. Goddesses, come through and show us what we need to know, setting a circle of protection and wisdom for all. As we call back our power and return evil eye to sender. Yes, let's do it, shall we? How is your weekend going? Your Saturday? What have you guys been up to? I typically like to get out and go for a hike, which I did today. I went for a little bit of a longer one than I normally do. Yeah, it's been kind of nice lately because it's been more overcast. How's the weather been where you're at? Just curious. This is kind of like our monsoon season, if you will, so it tends to rain more during this time of the year. All right, Kuan Yin, compassion, I soul, undying love. Immediately what I felt from this energy is really coming back into that heart-centered space within yourself. It's kind of like whatever you've had to let go of, really making peace with that, being compassionate with yourself, going through those cycles that can be involved with loss, if you will, especially if you have, in fact, lost a person, because that's what this could relate to as well. So somebody may have died that was close to you. Go outside. So maybe a need for you if you've been spending a lot of time inside, you've been maybe depressed, things of that nature. Grounding could be really good, just breathing the fresh air, getting some sun, some vitamin D, that kind of thing. Mary Magdalene and unconditional love coming out. Definitely a lot of this, really feeling this passed over, maybe a mother even, something of that nature you could be missing. a mom at this time who has passed over. Mawu and Mother Earth, wow. And I heard something about Mother Earth passing away, but not necessarily passing away like dying, but into another phase. And we really are being asked to transcend this time and space with her. Yes, butterfly mating and transformation coming out today. So are we ready to shed the cocoon and come out and fly and be who we were meant to be? Spread your wings and fly on my wall I'm looking at as I read it to you, and it has a lot of butterflies all over it. But I'm constantly in that phase of evaluating, reevaluating myself. You know, where am I at, and where do I want to be? And you know, a lot of that is just continuing to do that process within ourselves. This is awesome. Yamanya and Golden Opportunity. We got mermaid energy coming out here today. Who is vibing with that mermaid energy at this time? Yes, baby. Again, with the water energy, we got water energy today in our reading that was coming out strong with the aquamarine. I do feel like if you are by the ocean, it really would be good for you to you know, put your feet in the ocean, take a swim in the ocean, whatever is good for you to do at this time, you know, depending on the weather and where you're at. But definitely, you know, a lot is coming out in the readings, and even for tomorrow, because I kind of messed up and said something in regards to that. But water is very important, you know, that heart element. We were getting that a lot even throughout the week in the reading, is what I was noticing as well, with the heart chakra coming up quite a bit. And the throat chakra, now that I think about it, in Friday's reading, as well as the solar plexus. And what I thought about later was that, you know, the solar plexus chakra came up, and then I think it was the throat. No, was it the heart and then the throat came up? So I thought it's interesting how green in the middle, right, and then yellow and blue are above it, and connecting those two, you know what I mean? The power of those two within the heart space, and then the whole speaking and being authentic. This is what's really going to bring all of those golden opportunities, if you will. And I think you'll really understand that more if you check out the video that I'm going to pin after this, you know, starts the upload process. I'll be able to do that. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. And tomorrow, as you'll see, if you watch our weekly forecast reading, that's what this talks about. Where's my little stand? I don't see it. Let me grab it real quick. All right, guys. So, these doors of initiation, whatever it is that you're having to shed, you know, a lot of that is coming up at this time for us to be able to, you know, kind of like the Little Mermaid, for her to be able to manifest that dream. But we want to do this in ways that we're working with spirit to allow this to happen. We're not talking about that, you know, selling our soul to the devil kind of energy, you know what I mean? Bridget is coming out on the bottom and says, do not back down. Stand up for what you believe in right now. This could be the biggest challenge, you know, really honoring yourself and what you feel most passionate about. Whether that be between your work and career and what you would really want to do, whether that be a relationship that you're in and you're wondering, should you still continue to give your energy towards that, knowing that this may not be something that's really going to serve you moving forward. Isol coming out once again on the top, and undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. And this is all about loss, you know? And you may be choosing yourself today over something that, you know, you've had going on in your experience for a long time, but it just really isn't something that's really been bringing you the happiness you've been looking for. So again, Bridget is saying, don't back down from what you know is right for you. All right, this isn't about following the crowd, or, you know, just because you got married and everybody saw you and this and that. But staying in something that really isn't good for you, or isn't going to allow you to be who you were meant to be, what you came here to be, most importantly, right? Let's read the energy of Yamanya. Beautiful energy coming out today. Again, important doors are opening for you. She says, walk through them. Like the ocean, life moves in waves and tides. Timing is everything. So when the opportunity presents itself, you must dive in at that moment. Everything that you have done is preparing you. It sorry, let me read that again. Everything that you have done in, to prepare yourself will accompany you. Yet, if you hesitate or procrastinate, another opportunity will surely come along, just as the tides wash in and out continuously. So maybe some of you may be just going to sit at the beach and watch the tides come in and out. And really allow yourself to use that hypnotic state to really talk to yourself and really get deep with all of this and decide, what are you really going to do this time? Are you going to recede back, or are you going to allow yourself to really come out of that deep ocean and water of what it is that you really want and allow that to emerge to the surface and be seen? Yet, if you hesitate, yes, like the ocean, life is rich with a variety and beauty. Enjoy experiencing its various rhythms and allow all doubts to be washed away. Various meanings of this card. Do not hesitate. This is the right thing to do. Just like this card said too. Don't back down. Do not hesitate. Do not back down. Let something die if you need to, but know that there is always something to appreciate and honor, and that's what Isolt is doing, honoring, what has been, but also not, allowing yourself to die because you didn't take advantage of the opportunities you knew that would really bring you happiness and more growth in this lifetime for your spirit. Woo. This is the right thing to do. Your prayers are being answered. Get ready for a big, hold on, let me turn the page. I'm not going to make you wait till next week. Get ready for big and happy change. Celebrate your success and know that you are qualified and ready for this new opportunity. Do you feel ready for this new opportunity? Because you absolutely have new opportunities coming in for you. All right, it's time to let something go, though, honorably, and saying, I appreciate all that you have taught me. I appreciate all of the experiences that I will take with me as I move into this new and improved, upgraded way of being, because you know exactly what it is that you should be doing at this time, or what is truly going to bring your heart happiness. All right, but without beating a dead horse, this is more or less what I'm getting at this time. Okay, guys, let us look into the Lenormand cards and see why the compass and the sarcophagus energy is coming out. Looks like you're having to make a big decision here today, going within, initiation to get you on course to your destiny, moving in the right direction, just like I was talking about earlier today in the reading that I did, which you may want to go check out. The Diamond Dreamer, moving towards your destiny. All right, we got the woman here. This is a woman that is accomplished. This is a woman that has followed her North Star, right? Or man. But this is about taking advantage of those opportunities, being ready when the tide comes in so you can take advantage of those opportunities, right? We have the owl energy coming out today with the 3. I do believe that this is spirit bringing you messages. This many times can be in your dreams, maybe you're doing some manifestation work at night as well. If you are, this will greatly help you, or maybe even listening to manifestation music. Right now I have an 888 frequency playing, in honor of our energies that we're experiencing at this time. Ooh, be aware though that somebody could be working against you in those wee hours, those bewitching hours. So I do feel like you may have somebody you need to worry about watching your abundance, maybe working against you in relation to your abundance as well. 42 coming out with a 6, and we've got again this compass energy. All right, so this is all about choosing your direction forward. We've got the gate here, or yeah, I think this is the gate. It's almost like you're at the gate. You know what I mean? It's like you're ready to walk through, and you've gone the right direction at this point, or you are going the right direction, is what this feels like. And 4, we've got the house energy here. It's almost like, everything is getting, you may even be doing like some cleaning of your home, getting things in order. It's almost like a nesting energy is what I'm feeling with all of this. Because I feel like you may be aware that something, like you may not be aware of how close you are. That something wants to weigh you down, or something is weighing you down with this anchor, all right? So let's read the cards real quick and see what the Lenormand energy is coming out here today. 12. All right, so 12 is birds. A phone call, a text, or, sorry guys, it's hard to read this, or a date. That is what I communicate. I am in meetings, interviews, and I like to negotiate. I can be your sibling, lover, or mate. Couples is what I indicate. This card may be symbolic of a jubilee. Is that what that says? No. Why is this so hard to read? I'm sorry, I'm just not even going to try to read that because I can't make out that word, guys. In any case, this is something, again, that is, it's almost like you're going to get some kind of phone call in the middle of the night, is what I'm feeling with this. It almost feels like it could be, from an ex-lover or something of that nature, or because why would you be getting it at night otherwise? It's very interesting that it's talking about couples, and that this call or text or something of that nature would be coming in at night. Okay, so I am symbolic of jabber, gossip, or the passing of information of a positive kind, as ever dependent on the cards in which are in the company they are found. This is compass. So this is something about the direction of something. Maybe you're going to get the text or the phone call or whatever, the email at night while you're sleeping. And this could be something in relation to a home that you are trying to buy, or maybe you're wanting to buy a home, and maybe you just went out on a whim and looked into something. Golden opportunity could absolutely mean that you are going to win the lottery, in the sense of you're going to get your home that you've been wanting, something that you have really been waiting for. I feel like you're going to get this message that it is close, or it is about to come in. Compass energy says, I am here to help you find your way. If there's a journey to be taken, or a choice to be made, I can provide you with direction, direction to guys, I'm so sorry. This is just so hard for me to read for some reason. I can help you with direction and a path for you so you don't stray. Okay, so this is about staying the course. So it's almost like you're going to get positive confirmation about something that you've been waiting on. And with this home card coming out, I really do feel like someone out there is about to find out that they are going to be getting a new house. What? Are you going to win a house? Somebody tell me if that's the case. That is so cool. Okay, so this says, I am your family and your house, your ground, and your home. I am your base, your ground, and your home. I give you stability and comfort. I am your living arrangement and environment. I am what surrounds you and your estate. The cards around me will give you signs as to my present state or what the future will dictate. Oh my God. So literally, you're going to be getting a message. There's going to be some amazing opportunity that's going to come up that you're absolutely, it's going to come out of left field almost. You know, like you're not going to see this opportunity, but you're going to be able to, if this is somebody that I'm talking to or whoever I'm talking to, this anchor could absolutely mean that you're going to have that stability, that base. You're finally going to feel grounded, right? You're right at the gate. You're about to receive this, is really what I feel is coming through with this energy today. Wow. So let's get some tarot cards and see what's going on right now. All right, you could be holding back your money at this time, waiting for just the right opportunity, saving your pennies. You know, if this is about home and stability and things of that nature, looking for that right opportunity. Maybe you've had a lot of, scams. I don't know, something of this nature, but it's almost like every time you thought you were right there at the gate, you know what I mean? And maybe even of your new home, if you will. Maybe some of you are going to be moving into a gated community is what I heard. But yes, it's almost like it's going to be opened up for you. No matter who, you've had to really put up your boundaries is what I'm feeling here today. And I think you're really going to have to be careful too, like especially if you are getting this new home or something of that nature, because we did see that snake energy, so you could have somebody trying to come in, right as you're getting back out there, healing from whatever may have happened to you after some kind of negative situation. I thought I saw a card flipped over. Weird. Oh, I did. I was right. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been putting in a lot of hard work towards this, all right? And it's paying off is what I'm hearing. Knight of Pentacles is letting me know that, I really do feel like you are going to be getting this letter, this email, this confirmation that you're going to be able to get the help that you need to be able to get this home, if you will. Look at this. All right, you've learned your lessons perhaps, and you've been doing a lot to perhaps, like pay off your debt, to get your credit score in a better place. You've done a lot of healing, and you're breaking generational curses is what I'm hearing too, and your ancestors are very proud of you, for taking the opportunities that have been presented to you, right? Just like this talked about with the golden opportunities. You knew that it was going to take some time perhaps, but now you're able to rest easier, or you will be able to, especially once you get this call or text, email, whatever the case may be is what I'm hearing. Yeah, maybe you just recently got divorced or something of that nature, with this compass energy, it's kind of like releasing this baggage or whatever it is putting this burden behind you is actually going to help you to move forward so much easier. All right, especially when these opportunities come up, you won't have to worry about somebody trying to sabotage you, if you will. All right, so yeah, this is somebody who definitely has been putting in the work, but part of what's been holding up the process, perhaps in your situation, is if you're perhaps still thinking about past situations, maybe the person that you wanted to share this golden opportunity with, that you had to move in a different direction though, because as you did, this is what actually opened up the opportunities or the pathways, if you will, for you to move forward, right? This is what opened up the direction for you to be able to move forward and take advantage of these opportunities. Wow. So let's see what House has to say for us. But if you didn't move forward, if you didn't learn from your past, then you weren't going to be able to have these opportunities before you. You have this, again, opportunity, but you may be feeling once again conflicted, like I said, because as we're moving forward, there are going to be certain people that we can't take with us, and we know that because they would do nothing but wreak havoc on all the good that we've finally been able to manifest into our lives, right? And this could be the reason why you've had to have some time between your manifestation so that you really could, you know, make peace, perhaps, with the situation of the past. Um, you know, to all the conflict that you've had to deal with, perhaps with people of the past, you know, romantic relationships, in particular with the two, or sorry, with the lovers card coming out. But I feel like you've made a lot more inner peace with yourself, is really what this is saying too, so that these opportunities could present themselves. But dealing with people from the past is definitely not going to do you any good, all right? You're only going to end up looking over your shoulder all the time, and you're going to negate all of the good that Spirit has basically done for you, helped to bring into your life as a result of holding your energy in the right place. But one bad penis can ruin it all, you know what I mean? All the hard work you've done to heal your heart and your mind, you know, that allow for these beautiful opportunities to now present themselves. But again, it was only after you decided to do the healing work, as we saw with the Six of Swords energy and moving to the calmer waters, that indicates that you are doing the inner work. All right, and that's not easy to do. It's not easy to accept, you know, take the L's and really look at ourselves and understand how we could have perhaps kept ourselves held back all of that time just because we were in the wrong thinking, the wrong feeling, not following our gut, you know, not involving the three brains in the process and saying, hey, how do you feel? What do you think? You know, all of this good stuff. That's tapping in with your higher source, you know, that's becoming the God man, because you really are making choices based on what makes sense, what feels right. And, you know, the golden rule will never steer you wrong. If you don't want it done to you, just really think about that. Don't do it to other people, you know? So let's get some Moonology cards to get some advice moving forward with this. So the biggest block could be past energies, just healing within yourself is really what I'm seeing here today. Release your blocks. This is just so funny. All right, Scorpio could be involved with this. Release your blocks, Scorpio coming out. And Libra energy, find a balance, all right? Once again with the justice, because you're only going to continue to suffer this injustice, all right? If you don't move forward past all of this conflict, if you don't allow yourself to just keep on, you know, moving forward past all of the past energy that was doing nothing but weighing you down and keeping you from your opportunities that you really wanted to take advantage of, if you will. Again, no matter what that is, whether it be money, people, you know, just things that you wanted to do, opportunities you wanted to take advantage of because you couldn't take advantage of because you were with someone else who was so controlling and, maybe was a little bit jealous or competitive with the Five of Wands energy there. But of course, they wouldn't let you know outwardly. Embrace the flow of life, Gemini energy. This is really what, like with the Lovers energy, coming back into balance with yourself, because Lovers does indicate that as well. But if you're constantly dealing with somebody is sabotaging you, sabotaging your energy, that's what we want to put an end to, right? Whether it's us or someone else, we need to put an end to it. We need to put an end to anything within ourselves that would allow us to be able to be drawn and receptive to those kind of people as well. People who only reach out to us at night, perhaps, that's the only time they do, or something of that nature. And do be aware too of somebody trying to come to your home in the middle of the night. That could be another message there. Security may be very important on your home at this time. I got it as soon as I left the last one, so you know, just in case. Don't make me put a restraining order on you, right? Okay, so attend to the details, very important. This is all about, again, checking in with your brains, your three brains, your mind, your subconscious, your heart, and your gut, all right? Your intuition. So let's get some love messages out and see what's coming out in love for this particular Saturday night. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let me know down in the comments below how this may be resonating for you. Love to have you as a subscriber, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any readings. Hey, share it with a friend if you think a friend could use this message. And if you need a personal reading, all of that will be in the description box. Again, don't forget to check out in the comments section. I'm going to be putting that video that I was talking about with three brains that I've been referring to all night on this reading. Ooh, manifesting miracles. I love it. With the golden opportunity and Yamanya. Are we ready for those golden opportunities? Manifesting your dream, manifesting miracles, excuse me, says your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. All right, trust your heart. Love yourself enough to choose an awesome life, right? Don't let this opportunity pass you by, because I feel like you will be really sorry if you do, if you don't take this opportunity now to really move forward in good and positive ways. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Yeah, just make sure that you always take your time getting to know people, especially those that are going to be closest to you, and ensure that they're the right type of people that you can bring along on a journey like this. One that's going to support you, one that you can depend on, right? To help manifest those beautiful miracles into your life. That's the kind of life we want, right? Not somebody that's going to block us, but somebody that's going to actually help us to bring all of this in. I mean, that's what the masculine and feminine energies are all about. You definitely got to ensure that you're dealing with somebody who is on your team, right? Let's get an answer to your question, shall we? In three, two, and one. Ooh. And the answer we're getting is no. Whatever that may be. Maybe this isn't the right person to have this opportunity with. Who knows? Blessings to you guys, and have a beautiful Saturday night. Hope to see you tomorrow for the weekly forecast. And see you soon. Bye for now.